I have just dropped the girls off for their first ever nursery settling in session. So I've come home and obviously the first thing I'm going to do is get to cleaning. This is, however, after my allotted crying time that I allowed myself, because I cannot believe they're going to nursery already. Time has gone way too quick and I'm really going to miss them. And it actually occurred to me that I haven't been alone in this house for over a year by myself, which is just so crazy to think about. Anyway, so while they're at nursery, I'm going to try and clean and tidy this kitchen up as much as I can. The first thing I did was spray the oven cleaner onto the oven door just to let that sit for a bit while I do some other jobs like emptying the toaster and cleaning that out. And then I'm just going to wipe this down after about 5-10 minutes, and it really helps the dirt come off super easily. I just then wipe it down with a damp cloth just to make sure there's no residue from the cleaner on there at all. And then it's all done. It looks excellent as well. I highly recommend the Mr. Muscle oven cleaner. And because this is the first time I'm home alone or by myself, I put the music on and I was having a huge bop here. So music up, making this job go by so much easier, so much faster, and I just love listening to music when I'm cleaning. I have been finding, especially since I've been making these videos, that my cleaning is becoming more efficient, and I've obviously learned a lot more about cleaning products in the last 3 months than I have in my whole life. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the bicarb soda spray, which I love the smell of. So I'm going to use that just to clean everything off, and then once I've cleaned everything, I'm going to go in and I'm going to disinfect, because you can't put disinfectant on top of dirt because that will obviously make it less efficient.
You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light.
I had a really stubborn spot here. I think it looked like dried egg to me on the hob, and I tried leaving a little bit of cleaner on there for 5 minutes and it still wouldn't come off. So I thought it's time to bring the big guns out, the pink stuff, and let me tell you, I literally put it on, give it 1 or 2 swipes, and it actually got it straight off. So excellent stuff, love that too. Okay, and now we're going in with our disinfectant once we've cleaned everything down, and then I'm just going to get a damp microfiber cloth here and just distribute the product lightly. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on it because I don't want to wipe it away, so it's just damp enough to distribute it evenly, and then I'm going to leave that, and if necessary I'm going to wipe it off. Some areas I will, it depends what areas they are, but otherwise, yeah, I'm going to make sure this is really disinfected, all these worktops and the island worktop as well. So occasionally I like to share some stories and things that are actually happening in my day-to-day life here. And one thing that happened to me the other day, I was at the Tesco self-checkout and I had both of the twins, the girls, with me. And I had to ring the alarm because unexpected iteming in the bagging area, you know how it goes. Anyway, one of the cashiers came over and she was just looking at the girls and she said, "Oh, they're so cute, they look really, really alike." So I said, "Oh, they're not, because they're not identical, although I understand they look very, very similar." And she looked at me and she said, "What, they're not twins?" And I didn't know what to say. I was like, no, they are twins, they're just not identical. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she just toodled off and left me there with my unexpected item still in the baggage area. So then I had to call her over again, and she was like, oh, sorry, yes, I forgot that's what I came over for. But that's probably one of the funniest interactions I've had with the girls. Like, I have so many interactions because people love to stop and talk to you, but that was probably one of the funniest ones I've had.
Sit up. You're stronger than the others think, and who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear.
For just 1 second, I want to talk about this set of crevice brushes that I have. They are absolutely brilliant. They are a pack of 3 from Amazon. I'll link them in the description below. And they're so brilliant. They get into so many places that are really difficult to clean. They're different colours, which is excellent. So I use the blue one for like the bathroom, the yellow one for the kitchen, that kind of thing. But I highly recommend them, and I use them everywhere in my house.
You're my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
It's time to pull out the big guns. I am in desperate need of this shark. I have had what looks like a tiny blood stain on there. Really difficult to get off with just kind of a bit of soap and water, which I did try initially. But this just takes it straight off. It's excellent. I love this thing. And I don't know what's more satisfying about it, actually getting the dirt off or seeing all of the water being sucked up into the end part. I love this bit so much. Like, ooh. Anyway, it cleaned this up, as my nana would say, sweet as a nut.
I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a
if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio!